another sneak preview, only because we're going to do another project. But this is what the shop looks like now. Oh no, yes, a brand new tool. But this is what the shop looks like right now. This thing scattered on the floor is the subject of the project. There's another project way back in the back corner there. That'll be a dust collection booth, I guess you'd call it. And we're pretty much worked into this as a layout. We have a couple things going on here. There's compressors have been installed, lots of plumbing. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And another project. And there's a project of a website yet to be determined, but there will be a new video channel that follows the build of this Datsun. This is the rest of the layout for now. Down here is still all unfinished, yet to be done. Big thing happened today though, huge thing. We now have heat, no more salamander. So this is a workbench and I will be assembling it and you get to follow me along. Okay, workbench. It's progressing. Got lots of pieces. Got missing pieces. Pieces got lost in the move. I've assembled that side and glued it. I'm happy with it. I'm ready to do this side, but before I start, I want to make sure it's square. So what I did is I used the edge of the workbench to square this. So that post is sitting on the edge, that post is sitting on the edge, and that post is sitting on the edge. I've adjusted all these openings. This is upside down, but the doors slide nice. And that was always a problem before. We really couldn't use them because the drawers were so tight. So now I gotta do this side. And now that I've got it square, what I want to do is put the top rail in. And if I put this bottom door in, it's too tight. If I screw it together like that, that drawer will not be useful. So what I want to do is spread it apart a little bit. And made up some wedges. What I'm going to do is stick a wedge in between the drawer like that, and that'll give me a little gap. And the other side should be okay because those drawers slide fine. So if I screw this in where this is now, theoretically it will slide smoothly. Now, some of the pieces that were missing were these pieces. Like there's a bunch of them missing. So I made some up. I'm going to use one of the new ones here to drill new holes to hold these legs exactly the right distance apart. Now this piece actually doesn't belong here because it's a long piece that goes across the whole bottom. But I'll use this to stabilize this leg. And I'm not going to glue this one because this one's going to come back out. Alright, now take these wedges out. Nice. bench to be the same height as what this counter is right here. This counter is 40 inches. This is 36 right now, from the top of the workbench to here. So I need to add 4 inches. So this is what I'm going to do. Like that. Actually, this one goes over here. Like that. So that this is in back, this is in the side, this doesn't interfere here. This is a 4-inch block. I'll glue and screw this whole thing. It'll become a monolithic thing. And it should be plenty strong. The weakest part is going to be right here. It's notched there for this, and it's notched there for this, so I only have like 2 inches there. But I think because I'm fortifying against this and fortifying against that and gluing it all, it should be stronger. So we need to make 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one will be the 5th one. So a 5 like this. Okay, I have drilled and countersunk these holes where the screws go, but they have not been drilled into the pieces that we go to, and we're going to glue everything here. Just to be this. Goes like that. All right, I'm ready to roll this thing over. Okay, we've gotten a little further along, and it's a little steadier, but it's not steady enough yet. We're going to put a plywood centerpiece in here, going from there to there to get these 4 uprights, and that'll stiffen that up completely. And we'll do the same thing here. And then I think we'll put a shelf in here like this. That's all missing stuff. This drawer is the wrong drawer. I don't know where it came from. And I'm missing this trim strip that goes from here to here. I'll make one up. But I'm going to start working on the top here a little bit. This gets trimmed out like so. Then this goes in. I may try to get new pieces. So let's get started with that. Radio. So I'm going to turn background music up. Just as an aside, this tractor, it's an XJ2025H, which means hydrostatic, with an LL2102 front end loader. A bucket goes on the front of this. It has the Bobcat quick release system on it. So 2 levers, you take the bucket off and put this on. This is the most useful piece of attachment I cannot, for 250 bucks from Titan, this forklift attachment that goes on the front of the tractor. It's such a time saver, holy smokes, it's a no-brainer. I have a lot of timber, old barn timbers, 10 by 10s. This is going to be great for moving them around. But this is this is concrete board that goes on top of this workbench. Each one of these weighs about 100 pounds. And the framing around the outside, I still have it. But it's so beat up and drilled up and used, I'm going to put new wood down. Now this is obviously not the original wood. I do have some original wood. And this was old. This was old. But I wasn't going to spend money for old. So I've got pressure treated wood. We're going to use pressure treated wood. We'll frame the whole top. I inherited this bench 20 years ago when I bought a house in Irondequoit. This was in the basement, and I guess they decided it was too much of a task to move, and they left it with me. And I'll tell you what a workbench. Now, I've raised it 4 inches, so I think this is a very comfortable working height for me. Some things were done to it that I don't know what they were thinking or why they did it. But one is the end of this workbench. They did something here. Maybe there was another one that went down and it was joined together here with a metal strap, or I don't know. But this is where this is always ended, just like this, rough. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this thing off such that I'm going to cut it off even with this trim, because I'm going to save this trim. I'm going to cut it off even with this trim, and then all I have to do is make a trim strip, and we'll see the top of this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll cut it off even with this leg. I'm going to cut it off even with this leg, right here. So now I'll have to fill this little hole here. That'll be all right. I can do that. Alright, so I'm going to cut it off even with this, and then I'm going to space these things out, and I'm going to frame them in wood. So this will be in the center of the top of this workbench. This is cement board. For a long time I was worried that it was fiberglass, but it's not. It's cement board. And boy, is it tough and heavy. Holy smokes, is this heavy. But it's flat, it works well. So now we've got to put it on top of the workbench. Okay, just assembling the top. The original top is gone, unfortunately. This concrete board, I originally thought that it might be asbestos, but it's not, it's concrete. This concrete board was set into the top, and in order to get it flush, I had to put a piece of glue on down, and then I had to cut up some wood to frame it out so it fits in the middle of this table. So this piece will go here, like so, and then this piece will go down here, and then it'll be framed this way, and this piece has to be a 3 3/4 inch piece, so I have to cut that separate. So that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to screw this down, move, the number 2 piece of concrete poured into place, and then see if I have enough scrap glue on to fill this area in and put this in. So let's get started with that. Now I'm going to turn my radio back up now. We've got the concrete pieces put in. We've got it trimmed out so it's flush. Now we got to do these end pieces. Okay. Now this end on here is a little different. I commented earlier that something funky happened to this end of the workbench. So as you can see, this was never trimmed. It extended beyond here. This thing still extends beyond here. I think that originally there was another bench, and this was just a center thing. So this end was never finished. So I've trimmed it out. I'll put a block there, and that'll clean that up a little bit. And this is not completely 100% square. So let's see if we can bend wood a little bit. Try this out. So, the top is almost, I'd say 99% done. There's a big vise that goes right here. So that'll be the next thing. Of course, I gotta go get it. Well, any flat surface in a shop is vulnerable, and that certainly proved the case here. I didn't get to complete the workbench, although all the drawers work now and the top is on and certainly usable, but I wanted to put some reinforcement in the center. I didn't get to that. What you see here is the next project, which is making shelves for the storage area. And we have 4 of them set up on the workbench right now. That'll give you some idea just how big this workbench is. So there's 4 shelves set up there, and I really like this workbench. It works out really nice. So we'll come back when things aren't so hectic, and we'll finish the workbench up.